It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Charlie Bahama summer season and our Independence special. And that's why I have all these wonderful Bahamian products, including my Bahamian mask that I got right here. And look, I got a Bahari shirt today. I mean, come on, they have wonderful Bahamian clothing, our Independence special. And of course, oh, thank you, Barrington.
Your Goombay punch, sir.
Oh, thank you, Barrington.
Kevin, by the way.
Oh, Barrington, thank you. Hey, Bahamas Goombay Punch. And of course, KFC. I call that the Bahamian, dinner, KFC. And you always have to have KFC, go to the beach. And of course, wash that down with your Goombay Punch. And if you need a little more spice, I got, look here, Bahama Spice Limited, a friend of mine doing these Bahama Spice. Nicholas, well, you're doing a good job with all these different spices you got here. Fiery sea salt. I mean, it's so much amazing stuff. And I am here at Doongalik because to me that's this cultural center, okay? This is Bahamas Cultural Center right here with Pam Burnside. We're gonna talk to Pam. I'm gonna have some other folks, Bahamian entrepreneurs on. This guy AC, who has these amazing tennis shoes, Bahamian tennis shoes. I mean, they are so cool. I hope I can steal a pair. Actually, no, I have to buy a pair because that's the whole thing with independence, okay? To be independent, we have to be financially independent. We have to support our own, support Bahamians, and go out there, culturally, business-wise, the writers, like we have here, a wonderful writer, Patty Glinton McCollis, or Patricia Glinton McCollis. And there's so many other writers out there, and so many other artisans, artists, craft makers, actors, singers, let's try and support them all so that we can become independent because financial independence is a big thing, right? If we support our own, we grow together, all right? And that's what this is all about, man, independence, right? Upward, onward, together, all right? So sit back, we're gonna have a great show and then we'll finish it off with some Bahamian rum cake, you know that? You know where you're having my rum cake. Charlie Bahama Show, we'll be right back. The Charlie Bahama special summer season is brought to you by KFC Nassau, celebrating the flavor of summer. And Easy Car Sales, home of BYD, the 100% electric vehicle. Hey, the official car of the Bahamian summer and the Charlie Bahama Show. The Charlie Bahama Show. We'll be right back.
You know that feeling you get when you have an uncontrollable desire for fried chicken? That's the KFC, a substance that stimulates your senses to identify the aroma of our secret recipe or an extra crispy crunch from any distance. It's invisible to the naked eye, but you can feel it traveling throughout your body, taking control so you can enjoy a juicy bite of KFC. Ignite your senses with KFC.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are beginning here with one of my favorite people in the Bahamas, Pamela Burnside, and we are here at the beautiful, whimsical Doongalik.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good to have you here.
it's always wonderful to come here with you, and as you can see, our table is full of a lot of Bahamian products. Some, I introduced the whole show with, and of course, you can't, have Bahamian independence. I remember always going to the beach with some KFC,
That's right.
And my Goombay Punch. Thanks to my butler for bringing me that. And all these
Pepper
wonderful
sauce.
things that I know of. Oh, see now the Bahamian flies coming around here.
You gotta have the flies.
The flies, but
That help the season.
of course, it ain't summer until the flies come. And, the rum cake, I get the Bahamian rum cake. And of course, these wonderful books. And the reason why I have you on this wonderful independence special is because to me, your husband, also Stan, and, you represented the Bahamas, the culture of the Bahamas, the heartbeat of the Bahamas. So I figured, let me come to the heartbeat of the Bahamas right here, Doongalik, because this is a wonderful place, and I hope a lot of Bahamians come and enjoy what they have here. Not only, the craft cottage back
Right.
there, but you have also a
The
Bahamian
place for art, yeah.
artisans, and we'll show inside here also in
Okay.
terms of art. But tell me, before we get into everything with Doongalik, tell me about some of these wonderful, our good
yeah.
friend Patty, because
Right.
man,
Okay, so Patty and I went to government high together a long time ago. But she always was a lover of the Bahamas. And like me and Jackson, we always believe in promoting who we are as Bahamians, and we're so proud of it, you know. And we're trying to, having gotten the UNESCO designation from Creative Nassau to be a city of crafts and folk art years ago, we are just continuing to do what we have to do as private citizens and lovers of the Bahamas to make Bahamians proud of who they is, as well as inviting visitors to come and celebrate and promote our culture with us.
Yeah, and like I was saying before, I always like to buy Bahamian products to send off as gifts, and I mean, nothing is better than one of Patty's
Correct.
books.
Oh, they're
my
so
gosh.
much fun, and you know, she has. This is just some of them,
Yeah.
some of her publications, and she has so much fun just talking about the Bahamian way, and everything that she writes has that Bahamian flavor to it. It's just so special. And Patty is also our vice president in Creative Nassau, and we do so many things together. And of course, we've had you on our Creative Nassau
I love
show,
that radio show.
and by Zoom, so it's good to see you here in person again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, I decided to do the summer going around. I got fully vaccinated, and I still, you know, we wear our masks, and that's why we're outside. We're outside with a little bit of distance. And yeah, so at Doongalik, can folks pick up these
Yes.
books? And
Yes.
what else can folks get here at
Well,
Doongalik?
we just rebranded the gallery, so we actually made it in memoriam to Jackson's work as an artist. And so everything on the walls, painting-wise and sculpture-wise, are his works, but we also sell Bahamian books, Bahamian woodwork, as well as ceramics. And we have videos and DVDs for sale as well.
Wow, yeah, it's a lot of Bahamian culture, art inside this.
Because we don't do foreign.
We don't do foreign?
No.
No. So, but
True, as Patty's words, true Bahamian.
yeah, true.
Right.
And the other thing about it, but you don't do foreign, but a lot of foreigners come here to see this
Yes,
place.
definitely. Yes, we are online, and so people come to visit, although we only open 3 days a week, Monday to Wednesday, and then on Saturday for our farmers market,
Right.
which is also another Bahamian activity. You know, letting people know about all the different things that we grow, as well as what we cook and sell. And the artisans are just so fabulous here, as you found out from the craft cottage next door. And of course, we haven't been able to open our Creative Nassau market because of COVID yet, and the cruise ships haven't really come back yet. But some of the artisans still come here to the farmers market to show their wares and to sell their wares, because we have so much to be proud of.
Yeah.
And we just don't realize it. You know, here we are. We're still a young country. We're still in the 40s. From the point of view of being independent, and we have a lot of work to do, but we continue. We've been at this like almost 50 years, and there's still so much work to do. And Patty and I sometimes get so discouraged thinking about, oh boy, there's so much more to do. We've been working so hard, and people still ain't getting it. And then we go back over some of our achievements, and we feel so much better saying, oh well, at least something's getting out there.
Yeah.
Even if one person more knows that it's better in the Bahamas, and we need to be proud of who we are, not try to be who we ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, step by step, it's a long struggle.
Right.
And the other thing that I really wish would happen, and you know, I know you guys have talked about it, Fred Ferguson's talked about it. I really wish they would separate a Ministry of
Right.
Culture and just,
Right.
you know, and Ministry of Culture can work hand in hand with tourism in terms of tourism says, here is what the visitors want, and here, and then the culture, can you all
Right.
show, you know, provide us.
Precisely.
So it's like they work hand in hand.
Yeah.
Culture says, here's what we got, and tourism
Right.
says, okay, we'll show it.
Right, and culture, Department of Culture, which is what we have now, attached to some other ministry, that's not going to work. You know, this is a full-time, huge event that could happen here, but the people who work in that ministry, if we ever get it, need to understand the culture themselves.
Right,
you can't
exactly.
put people in who don't get it, you
No,
know,
no,
and
no.
so many people just don't get it. And so
Yeah.
how could you promote what you don't know?
Right, and people don't realize how super important it is and
Right.
what a big monetary benefit it'll be to the
Right.
Bahamas. I mean,
Precisely.
so much jobs
Right.
and
It's all about the orange economy. Look at the color of our building.
Yeah.
Looking us right in the face, and we just can't understand how
Yeah.
important it is.
Yeah, the rest of the world, a lot of folks around the world, they get it. So hopefully
yeah.
the Bahamas will get it also. And talking about True, we also excited because we got that new
Right.
promotion on cable.
Right.
True, the
Yeah.
True Bahamian Treasure Hunt.
Right.
And I hope you guys are watching because you watch Cable Bahamas between 6 and 11. And you'll see a little ping come up or bring come up on your screen, and then a Bahamian clue.
Right.
Whether it's a photo or video of maybe Doongalik or some of our amazing other landmarks around the Bahamas, some of our amazing legends,
Right.
legendary musicians, actors, people,
Writers.
writers.
Yeah.
Also, some of the out islands, some of the recognizable landmarks around the out islands will pop up on your screen. And when you see that, what you do is you write down, what you saw, the clue, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they'll pop up. And then you just write in, and I'll have all the information underneath here, and you'll see all the ads, but you write in, the answers to those 5 clues, and you can win a trip,
Yes.
a luxurious vacation or a trip for 2 to one of
the
these.
family islands.
The family
Yeah.
islands, Nassau. There's also, a lot of the hotels here are participating, and
Right.
the out island hotels are participating. So you're going to win some great prizes.
Yeah.
So keep looking out to cable for the True Bahamian Treasure Hunt, and make sure write that down and
Right.
write down the
That's so
answers.
exciting too, because it's going to be an educational forum as well, so people could learn a little bit more about the Bahamas.
Yeah, and win.
That's right.
Hey, what's better than that? Learning and winning.
Right. Oh,
Man, hey, if they'd have had me win something in school, I'd have get straight A's. Straight A's. So,
Oh, dear.
anyway, Pam, thank you so much for
You're welcome.
continuing that struggle of culture in the Bahamas, and keeping it alive for us. All right.
Thank you, and thank you for all that you do
Ah.
in your field. We
Yeah.
have to work together, and it'll get done.
Yeah. Happy Independence.
Oh yes, thank you so much.
All right. More Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama special summer season is brought to you by KFC Nassau, celebrating the flavor of summer, and Easy Car Sales, home of BYD, the 100% electric vehicle. Hey, the official car of the Bahamian Summer and the Charlie Bahama Show. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and look at these beautiful kicks I got here, man. And I got the designer, the producer of this, AC in the house.
It's good to be with you, man.
Welcome, man.
I've been a fan of the show from, well, I won't give our age or
Okay.
date us, but from a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Man, and are you talking about, because a lot of people out there, the young people don't know, you talking about electric air days.
Yeah, geez,
Right. This
now
is-
you just took me back.
Yeah, because this is the Charlie Bahama days.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
You know?
Wow, yeah.
So,
Mhm,
but this is our independence special, and
Right,
we are promoting Bahamians because, in my opinion, for independence to happen, we have to, be independently producing our stuff, buying our stuff, making
Very true.
folks like you independent,
Yeah,
monetarily independent. So AC, man, these are just beautiful. I love these flamingos. These are my favorites. So
Those are- yeah,
maybe
yeah,
he won't
yeah.
notice. But where did this come from? Where this,
Well, it all started about 3 years ago. I was on Bay Street, Independence morning. I'm involved with John Canoe, so there's nowhere else to be on Independence morning, of course, on Bay Street, right? So I'm on Bay, and I'm looking around at everybody in their colors, representing, celebrating our heritage, our independence. But the one thing I noticed was that the attire stopped at the feet.
Yeah.
There was no shoe that like how we got the shirts and everything,
Right.
and you could get the full, the real Bahamian flag and so many. So, and I was like, you know what? It'd be cool to have a shoe. Yeah, but I was like, well, I'm in the Bahamas. How am I going to make a shoe? And the idea, I kind of just put it on the back shelves of that back shelf where you put all those ideas that you never get around to. And fast forward, in the midst of the pandemic, a good friend of mine out of LA, Colleen Shannon, who's a world-renowned DJ, we were in a conversation talking about after the pandemic, what we're doing, and she's like, oh yeah, I got a company that I'm working with that's designing a shoe for me. And I'm like, a shoe? Well, guess what? I've always wanted to design a Bahamian-themed shoe. And she was like, okay, cool, I'll hook you up. So she made the connections with the Soul Things team, and we started to talk. The team in New York, the team in China, and we were back and forth and sending sketches and, okay, wanted this, and they were sending me back and forth. And finally, we ended up with the flag theme shoe, which is this absolutely beautiful, beautiful shoe. And from this, I was like, well, why just do one?
Right.
So I said, hey, how about doing another shoe? What do you think about, and they were like, what do you think? And I'm like, how about a flamingo, the national bird? And so then we started back and forth on that, and the flamingo was born. And that's how, I think it could fit. I think it can fit, there you go.
Uh-huh. And then,
oh boy, it fit.
AC,
that could be a problem.
AC, it ain't coming off, AC.
That could be a problem.
It ain't coming off. I mean, but.
Yeah, okay. It's a good
still-
thing he only has 1 foot.
He
You only got 1 foot, yeah, right?
Because he saw me,
Yeah.
feeding
So you
him.
iron them, so that's.
And this
how
is
that-
a different
and
version.
so this is just a different version of the flag, highlighting, of course, the gold in the flag. So just a different version of the flag shoe, flag theme shoe.
Well, these are just amazing. I'm so happy for you. And so tell people out there how they can get these shoes.
Well, you can get them by going to soulsfeng.com. That's SOULSFENG. I'm sure they're going to put it up on the screen. It's on the box. It's on the box.
For those who can't spell, but I'll put it up on the screen for everybody.
Put it up on the screen. So you can go there and order your shoes and just have them shipped direct to you. And we are going to be in a local store really, really soon. You'll be able to actually purchase this from a local shoe store here in Nassau. Or just hit me up. That's the other thing.
I'll put all your.
You put all my
info.
credentials.
Yeah.
Just hit me up, and I can hook you up so that you can represent wherever you are on the planet. You can represent the 242 to the max, and happy independence to you 242.
All right. Well, thanks so much. We're going to have more of Bahamian entrepreneurs right here on the Charlie Bahama Show. Can't come off, man. It can't come off.
I got a cutlass in the car. Hold on.
The Charlie Bahama special summer season is brought to you by KFC Nassau, celebrating the flavor of summer, and Easy Car Sales, home of BYD, the 100% electric vehicle. Hey, the official car of the Bahamian Summer and the Charlie Bahama Show. Follow Charlie Bahama on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or go to charliebahama.com. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are here with Fina. But you say, what's the full name?
Sosafina.
Sosafina. Wow.
But everyone calls me Fina.
Fina. Well, we'll go with Fina. And we are here, not at the Charlie Bahama Show cottage. This is actually the craft cottage right here on Doongalik, which is one of my favorite places, Doongalik. So Fina, it's so good to have you here. And why I'm so happy is because inside this wonderful store are amazing Bahamian products.
Right.
Tell us about those and,
So,
the artisans that you
First of all, welcome to Craft Cottage, Charlie. And yes, Craft Cottage, I am one of the co-founders of Craft Cottage, and we've been here for about 9 years now. And everything in our shop is locally handmade products made by Bahamians. And one of the most important things with the shop, it's not only a boutique shop, it's more of an experience when you come to Craft Cottage, right? You get to come in, you learn about the stories of all the pieces and the designers and the artisans. And so we're giving much more than just a gift or an item. There's always a story behind all the stuff that we have in here.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. Also, because I love Doongalik. Doongalik is like a story. You come into a fairyland. I love it here. But also, I assume a lot of tourists and visitors come here to buy gifts.
Yes.
before they go back.
They certainly do. And social media has been a great platform for all of us, all the businesses here at Doongalik. It's really amazing for us here at Craft Cottage when we meet customers and they go off and they leave and then they write a review for us and then they tell us their experience here at Doongalik property, because it's Craft Cottage, the place for art, and Doongalik, the art studio next door. And so we're a family.
Right.
Like you said earlier, Doongalik is just a beautiful property and you get to visit and explore, and it's just awesome.
Yeah. Well, why I mentioned the visitors, because folks from around the world, they come, they love our Bahamian products, they take it back as gifts. But what I do also is I buy Bahamian products to send off as gifts for, my friends, not only here in the Bahamas, but around the world. I mean,
It's just so wonderful because there's a big connection, a connection locally and internationally. And those who have shopped with us here at the Craft Cottage that have come back, they've always returned here. Like,
Right.
they'll say, you know what, this was the best spot for us while we're there. We're getting locally handmade products. We want to come again. And they make it priority to return to Doongalik property and shop with us.
yeah. Tell me some of the items in there that, I saw these coins in there. That
Oh,
are,
yes.
So tell me about the coins.
The coins we started the coins many years ago here, and the 15-cent piece, the 10-cent piece, the 5-cent, and it goes on. We even have a penny collection going on at the moment, and it's very unique. The pineapple 5-cent, it's not found anywhere else. And also, the shape of the 10-cent. So we have bracelets, we have earrings, we have cufflinks, necklaces, you name it, coin jewelry, we have it here at reasonable prices.
Yeah. No, it is all reasonable prices in here. And like I said, it's so unique. I mean, Bahamians, this is where you should come. Hey, Christmas time, buy all your stuff here, especially for like I said, your friends and family around the world. This is something they can't get at Walmart or nowhere else. This is the place to get it. And also it's supporting Bahamians and ourselves. We're always talking about, hey, we want this and we want that. And during independence, there's no better way to be independent than to be financially independent, buying amongst yourselves, supporting each other,
And supporting local businesses like Craft Cottage.
Right, and not only that, Craft Cottage supports local artisans and artists and folks like that. So,
Yes.
well, Fina, I'm so happy to be here, and good luck to you. And this is not the Charlie Bahama Cottage. This is the Craft Cottage here on Doongalik property, along with so many other wonderful things here at Doongalik. So, this Independence Day, come out to Doongalik and
Yes.
buy your gifts from here and from Bahamians.
And our location is number 20 Village Road, and we are closed on Monday, open Tuesday to Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. and Saturday 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. And you can find us on all social media platforms, Craft Cottage Bahamas. Thank you so much, Charlie.
All right, I'm going to put all that information up underneath
Okay.
so y'all can read it, all right? More Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama special summer season is brought to you by KFC Nassau, celebrating the flavor of summer. And Easy Car Sales, home of BYD, the 100% electric vehicle. Hey, the official car of the Bahamian Summer and the Charlie Bahama Show. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Well, that was another fantastic Charlie Bahama Show, our special summer season, our independent special here at Doongalik. And so Pamela said, man, this hat ain't Bahamian enough. So she gave me an authentic Bahamian hat made by a Bahamian right here from Doongalik. All right. So as I said before, try support Bahamian, buy Bahamian, listen to Bahamian, be proud to be Bahamian. Don't just say, hey, happy independence, like that, just to talk about it. Let's actually, do it and practice it. All right. So, support when you see these Bahamian products, Bahamian spice in the supermarket, get it. There's also Julie Roca has some amazing stuff, Plantation Hill, amazing stuff in there. Buy all that stuff in the Bahamian section of the supermarkets. The rum cake, you can go right to the factory right on Bay Street. All right. So go there. And of course, Gombe Punch. That's what I love. All right. And of course, the KFC, which I'm going to, devour right after this show. And Bahamian books, But if you come right here, Doongalik, Also NAGB. You can go to those places. They have Bahamian products and Bahamian stores, Bahari. Go there. And of course, AC and his tennis shoes. All right? So until next time, you all I can't smell this any longer without eating this, all right? So be safe, happy independence, and until next time, all right?
Jolly Bahama Show. 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 Jolly Bahama